welcome to a video. I know I look ridiculous. Um, I'm a horror review channel. I review scary movies if you didn't know. So, yeah, welcome to the video. This is an official video I will be uploading. So, this could be a long video. I'll be reviewing Scream 1, 2, 3, and possibly 4 and 5 when it releases. So, yeah, let's get straight into first movie. I'll be reviewing that one. The other movies will be covered in other videos. Okay, first movie. There will be no editing, by the way, because I'm not an editor type of YouTube channel. I am not good at editing, so that's just, there's a fine line between me editing and then, yeah, I'm not good at editing is what I'm trying to say. Anyway, the first movie starts off with, well, I don't want to say too much. I don't want to get sued. So, it starts off with the kill. It starts off with the girl being all scared because she gets a phone call from Scream. And she's a little scared, so she, gets a little scared, runs around. Scream's there in her house. Keep calling her. Her boyfriend's outside. Then Scream kills her boyfriend. Then she gets killed and hung on a tree. So, yeah. Anyway, if you're wondering what this is, it came with the Halloween costume I bought, so look. So it's pretty cool. There's like fake blood in it. I think it's pretty neat. I'm going to use this for Halloween. This is why I bought it. And also for YouTube videos, so I think it's pretty cool. Yeah, pretty cool. Just like rubber, plastic. So, anyway, yeah. And then, the second scene starts off with, I'm pretty sure news reporters and a ton of people all worried about what's happening. And no one really knows what happened except for some people died. Two, to be exact. Like I said, the boyfriend and the girlfriend died. And, Sydney's a bit shooken up from this because she literally used to sit next to her in her class. So she just looks at her chair and she's like, wow, she used to sit there. And now she's dead. So that's kind of surprising, she says. She never said that, but that's probably what she was thinking. Go home, I think. She goes home, and then she gets a call. Oh, no, she doesn't get a call. She sleeps. No, she gets a call. Takes a call, calls them. I don't know. And then she answers it. It's just her friend saying, we're doing a sleepover. You can come over. We're doing, movies, stuff like that. Second call she gets, she goes to sleep. I think it's the second call. She's like, oh, who's this? It's just her friend trying to pick up music tapes of hot boys. So there's that. And then the third one, surprise, surprise, it's Scream. Yep, right there, Ghostface, right there. Right there in the flesh, right there. He's there, and he's there to greet her. They talk for a bit. She's really shooken up because he starts talking about how he's gonna kill her and how he killed her mom. Very sad. And then she's all scared. And she's like, F you. She runs in the house, locks the doors, and, frick you, she said. She runs in the house, locks the doors. He's in the closet right next to the door. She thought he was outside. He jumps out, scares her, pins her to the ground, and he was about to kill her. And then she used her really cool powers, like she's really strong, and kicked him away. And then, I'm pretty sure he ran off. Oh, no, he didn't run off. No, my bad. He didn't run off. They went upstairs, and then Her boyfriend was there, so he was a suspect. Got him arrested. She was getting another call, meaning two crimes were involved. She then realized that oh no, she goes to the police office place. The cops come. She's all scared, and then I think she goes with her friend. Um, and then they're really scared. They get a call from Scream again. They're like, he was not the murderer because she's getting another call, so it wasn't him. And then another part I missed is like, I think the boyfriend also snuck in her room. He for sure did. It was in the like beginning part. Snuck in the room. So there's that, snuck in the room and stuff like that. Um, yeah, he snuck in the room, tried kissing her, doing weird stuff, and yeah, uh, that happened. And then yeah, he was hiding behind the bed, playing with a little stuffed animal. He's like, oh no, it's close. And yeah, so there's that. Um, then uh, we're back following up. I think she goes to school and she's really scared. They're all like saying how like the murderer's out there. One guy, which I'm gonna say what he did, because he did end up being one of the murderers at the end. He was all joking around about it. He's like, "Oh no, scary, scary, scary! Oh no!" So yeah. Uh, then I think there's a school scene. She goes in school, and then pretty sure it was a bathroom. I could be missing some parts. Like she went to the police officer's place. I know she went there multiple times. Um, Scream was in the bathroom. She went in there. Oh no, she was at school. And then these scary guys were having ghost face masks and running around, two guys. And then they're like, "Whoa, you're scary." And then the guy that was the principal, something like that, he was like, "Y'all are lucky, y'all aren't dead. We should kill y'all," is what he said. Or something. He said, he was trying, I think he threatened them. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he said that. I could be wrong, but I think it was like a threat. So that's what just comes to mind because I thought he said that. I don't know. I may have misheard him. But yeah, and then around Sydney's in the bathroom, and then he hears like whispering because that's what Scream does, iconic thing he does to be scary and act like I don't know. And then yeah, that happens, and then what else? Oh yeah, and then Scream comes out. She sees his feet. Oh no! The cheerleaders were in there making fun of her, and then she was upset, so she ran in the stall. They left. Scream was in the stall doing the whispering, I think, with his feet. He came out, washed her face, stuff like that, and then he jumped at her, and then she slid under his feet. Very cool move, by the way. Sydney is very strong in every single movie she's in, and I really love that. I love that part of her character. I think that's a great thing they've done to her character, making her really strong. And almost like she's like almost like she doesn't feel anything. It's really cool. Because the reason it's cool is because it's like she's a pretty cool character. It's really strong character. I think it's really neat that they add that because she's a really strong character. I like strong characters because they end up winning, and I'm not always on the good guy's side, not the bad guy's side. But no, I'm trying to say that I like that she's like really strong. I like that part of her character because it's just really cool that she's really strong. It's really cool, you know. But yeah, um, I love Sydney. She's my favorite part of the movie. But yeah, she's my favorite part of the movie. She's by far one of the strongest characters I've ever watched in a horror movie and movies in general. I just love that part of her character. I think it's great. And then she runs to the hall. And the boyfriend's there, being all creepy. didn't murder her. You know I didn't murder that, right? You know that, right? She's like, yeah, I know. Like, well, you gotta look at this, Sydney. You gotta move on. I know your parents died, but you gotta move on. My parents divorced, so you gotta move on. Sydney's like, it's not the same thing, because clearly it's not the same thing. Divorce and then someone dying are two different things, because you can see your divorced parents, but you can't see someone that's dead unless they contact you in some way. Very sad that if your parents divorced or parents have died, I'm very sorry. I feel for you. I'm very sorry that happened. But anyway, so then that happens. She runs off, and then oh yeah, pretty sure they go to a party. Um, and they get all ready for that. Scream, Ghostface is there, and then they're all there partying, having fun. Um, oh yeah, also they did go to a movie shop to find some movies, and then the two murderers, really creepy right next to Randy. They were really weird next to him. They're like, you know what they're doing, right? You know what they're doing. What if you're suspect? Yeah. So anyway, then um, go there, and then they're asked for some more drinks. The girl goes to the garage. Sydney's friend does. She gets some beer, something. She gets a ton. But they only wanted one or something. But that's just me. If I was in that situation, I would be running. I'm done. I'm not dying. Um. So then she got the drinks. She dropped it on the floor. She saw Ghostface. She thought, because she got scared, and then she thought that it was them messing with her. But it actually, if you think about it, it was them because they were the murderers. Anyway, and then she realized it's actually Ghostface. Starts throwing beers at him, broken glass, all that. And then she tricks him into rolling, or makes him fall over or something. And then crawls out she tries crawling out the doggy door thing. And then Ghostface lifts up the garage door and it crushes her head. That scene was very graphic, pretty scary. I did not like it at all, not one bit. I just thought it was pretty scary. But yeah, then you know, Sydney and her boyfriend do weird stuff, which she's actually a murderer. Then they do weird stuff. That he's like, "You're not a murderer," and he's like, "Yeah, I know." She's like, "Don't you think you should be I don't know, something like that? Be something else? I don't know, something like that." And how do you call me? You get one call from the prison, so you get one call from the prison, and did you ever get to use that call on someone? She was suspicious of him calling her as Ghostface. And she was like, no, he was like, I just called my dad. It didn't help at all. And then she was like, oh, okay. He's like, you don't think I'm suspicious still, right? Then Ghostface comes in. But before that, they found out, frick, I'm getting this all wrong. Sorry. Not getting it in order, I'm sorry. Then the principal dies in the school a while ago. And then they find out that he's dead. He was messing with the mask or something. They find out he's dead. Then they want to go do something. He's at the football court, mess with him, throw balls at him because he's dead. And then, I don't know why they would do that. I wouldn't. Randy's sitting there on the couch, chilling. And then, anyway, she's like, you don't think, who would you use that call for? He's like, use it for my dad. He was pretty useless. He didn't help me at all. He's like, you don't, she was like, or he was like, you don't think I'm still a murderer, right? She was like, no. And then he got stabbed by Scream. Actually, because he's one of the murderers. And then she runs out, goes into a puppet room, and then she's stuck in there. There's a window. She jumps out onto the boat, which probably really hurt her. And then she, what else? Then she, like, goes running, and then Randy almost gets stabbed, and then Scream hears her, and then runs after her. She's running out the gate. And then, the kids are still running, or going down the road, and then Dewey and the news reporter almost died because they almost got ran over. I love Dewey and the news reporter. Dewey's there because he got the call from Scream. By the way, this is way past. I forgot these parts. And then Sydney punches the news reporter, and the news reporter's all doing all her stuff, like doing her news stuff. I don't know, all talking to Sydney and stuff. And then get put into a sewer, or they get put on the grass, doing weird stuff and kissing, weird. And then the news van guy dies, and Sydney makes an escape. Well, Sydney goes into the news van, and the guy in the news van helps her and saves her, and then he dies, looking for Dewey, I think, and then the news reporter. And then she crawls out the back, and then she finds a car. She's trying to drive away. She couldn't, because Scream had the keys. He was all disappearing and stuff. She went the other way, and then he was in the back. She got him good or something. I don't, like, punched him or something. She got out through the window, and then Dewey and the news reporter start running to the house again, and then the news reporter is trying to get away when he crashes her car. Dewey got stabbed. Dewey went in the house to get Scream. He got stabbed. The news reporter drives off. Then Sydney's in the middle of the road. She accidentally hits a tree and gets in a car crash. And then she goes inside. She thinks she's safe. And then the news reporter is fine. And then they find out that two guys. No. And then it's Randy and then the other murderer. They were like, save me, Sydney, I'm not the murderer. And then she's like, frick you both. And runs in the house, locks the doors. Scream was in there. And then her boyfriend falls down the steps. Then they're sitting together. And then he has the phone. Or he has the gun. Gets the gun from Sydney. And then he's like, he says something. Anyway, you'll have to watch the movie. He says something, and then he's like, I don't know. He said we all go a little crazy sometimes, don't we, Sid? And then he's like pointing the gun at Sydney and Randy, I think. And then, yeah, she's all scared. And then they betrayed her, and they were like, we're murderers, psychopaths this whole time. And then they revealed that they're Scream, both of them. And then they showed Sydney her dad, because her dad was in there too, tied up from the Scream guys. And then they were like, sorry, it's really hot in this mask. I can't even think. This is why I'm getting all the timelines wrong, but I'm sorry. And then I'm like, then he's like, his eyes said I'm, then he's like, I'm fine or something, I don't know. And they were like, you're screaming the whole time, we had that, something like that. And then the news reporter comes in, shoots them both. Oh no! Sydney runs away, gets the knife, stabs her boyfriend or something. two guys start stabbing each other, make it look like they were the victims and stuff. And then Sydney runs away and steals the knife with a voice changer. Then she gets in the costume. She's like, surprise, surprise, and then she stabs one of them. And then she's running around the house, gets out of the scream costume. And then the kid, the other murderer, he's running after her. And then she trips him, I think, or he falls. And then she drops the TV on him, which electrocuted him, which is very crazy. Also, he was like, I'm getting woozy, yeah. I'm losing a lot of blood here. From the movie he said earlier. And the other boyfriend of Sydney is like, shut up, or something like that. And then the news reporter shoots Sydney's boyfriend. And then Randy's like, he's gonna make his last scare. That's what they do in the horror movies. And then he does it, and they shoot him right in the head. And then they win. At the end, the news reporter's there at the house. It's like, breaking news! And then, yeah. So, that's the end of the movie. I'll review another movie. Bye. I want to show a cool effect with my mask, by the way, too. That is so cool, isn't it? I don't know. Okay, bye!